Well, how funny you should ask that question, Dylan. The very short answer is yes, I do. But there is more to the story than just that. In fact, there is a whole lot more. So join me, friends, as today I will tell you the backstory to home plate drums. Our story begins when I was in middle school. I do not remember if it was 2005 or '06. All I do know is that is the time I was diagnosed with high-functioning autism. Now, I mention this because it is going to play a big role in the early stages of the story. Here in the Bay Area, there was an organization called Friends of Children with Special Needs, FCSN for short. Every year since 2015, FCSN has held an annual talent show called the Special Needs Talent Showcase. One major detail about the show, it is strictly for those with special needs. If you are not special needs, you cannot be part of the show. That is, unless you are a conductor of an orchestra. That's pretty much the only way you can be part of the show. But anyways, I made my debut in this show in 2016, where I played a partial drum cover to Peace of Mind by Boston. Every year since then, I have been part of the show, being part of winning performances in 2017 and 2018. Unfortunately, 2019 was a bit of a down year for me. Nothing ended up winning. But 2020, oh, the year we all love to hate and hate to love. The show ended up getting postponed early on, and then happened as a Zoom event just the week before my birthday. 2020 was a big year for me. I had 3 performances competing to be part of the top 3 winners of the night. It all started with me on my own, playing drums to and singing We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister. The second performance was a 4-man a cappella group called Resonance. We sang All My Loving by the Beatles. And the final performance was with a huge orchestra-like band called Galactic Orchestra. We performed Gonna Fly Now from the Rocky movies. So what were the results? Well, Resonance ended up being a winner. Now, at the time, I was thinking to myself, okay, Resonance won, that's all that's going to happen for me. But no. Turns out there was another drummer and singer on the judging panel, and I think he went to war for me and ended up giving me this here trophy and $500. 500 people, come on! Now for another big detail of this show. Once you win with a particular category, you are not allowed to enter the exact same category again. So in my case, I cannot enter this show anymore singing and playing drums. I have to split them up, either just play drums on their own or sing on my own. However, I personally believe that mixing the two together was my biggest chance to be a winner in the show. And now it's used up. So after the hype of winning died down a little bit, I started to realize that, get out of my face, you stupid bug. I started to realize, oh shoot, my chances of staying competitive in this show have just gone down dramatically. So what's next? Where do I go from here? Well, a couple of months later, cue this guy. Yes, indeed, that is when I found Jared, the 8-bit drummer. Now, when I discovered him, there was something about him that just spoke to me, as if there was something that he and I shared in common other than just being a drummer. And I also can't help but notice that this dude is mighty popular here on YouTube. I mean, look at his subscriber count. He's so close to 1 million subs, people. Now let me make it perfectly clear. I never started this channel with the intention of overtaking him. My only goal the entire time was just to be appreciated for what I am capable of doing. See, when you have any sort of special needs, like, Down syndrome or autism or Asperger's or anything else, people don't often see the good in you. They will only see the bad. And that is partially why I'm here, to be appreciated for what I am capable of doing. However, YouTube was never my original stop on the road to appreciation. My first stop, believe it or not, was actually doing live streams on Twitch in January of 2021. Unfortunately, at the time, I had so many audio problems that it just was unwatchable. But I did eventually find out what the problem was and fixed the problem, but then more problems started to arise. The biggest problem? Lag. November last year, I tried to return to streaming. But what was I met with? Lag upon lag upon lag and lag. Lag. And a lot of it to boot. It basically made my stream unwatchable yet again. So at that point, I kind of knew I had to change up my strategy, at least for a little while. And that's why I've decided to come over here to YouTube and upload regular drum cover videos. And it honestly has been a blessing in disguise so far. I've been getting so much support from all of you that, believe it or not, it's actually made me consider going back to Twitch. However, before I do go back to Twitch, if I do go back to Twitch, I gotta get the hell out of this garage, man. This place is so cold. Except for right now, I can see the temperature gauge over here says 72 degrees, which is actually very, very comfortable. But yeah, I am looking to move all of my gear out of this garage and back into the house, into the spare bedroom. That is a work in progress, and more on that later, I guess. So yeah, that is the backstory to yours truly, Homeplate Drums. I'm sorry that today was not a bit of a drum cover day. I felt like I had to answer that question in fine detail. So, if you liked today's video, please do remember to hit the like button, and do not forget to subscribe and ring up the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, be they drum covers or just me talking about myself. Alright, stay safe and stay awesome. I will see you all tomorrow for a new drum cover. Take care, everybody.